Yes. Hey guys, welcome to Mental Training with Mez. I am Meslin, your mental fitness trainer. Welcome to our personal virtual studio. So, our sole purpose on this channel is to strengthen the concentration and focus muscles because these are the mental muscles of our mind. And when these muscles are strong, our ability to heal and create in life is with much more ease, efficiency, and effectiveness. So we're not wasting our time allowing ourselves to be distracted, allowing ourselves to really create more drama and more friction in our lives when we're simply trying to achieve a life of no lack and no fear. So I wanted to create a channel where the sole purpose was us getting mentally stronger because fundamentally, a healthy mind is not going to struggle in life because a healthy mind is going to recognize it is life itself. So why struggle? So, from my own experience, the only thing standing between what we desire, a life of no lack and no fear, the power to heal and create at will, is simply the fact that we're not mentally disciplined. We're not focused. And more particularly, we're not focused on life. So, the type of training that we do on this channel is faith-based mental training, which faith is a law that allows us to have the highest knowledge and understanding of life. So the main focal point of this training is the breath. And so I welcome you. Thank you so much for being here. Watch the video. Decide for yourself if I am a mental fitness trainer for you. If you feel comfortable enough to really get into shape mentally with me, I welcome you aboard. Like the video if you actually get your training in. But more importantly, just get a feel for me, get a feel for this type of training, see if it's something that you can see yourself really using to get yourself back into mental shape. Because as I said, our concentration and focus muscles are they're the most important muscles of our entire body. And anything you desire to have in life, you're going to need to have the mind on board. So we want to make sure we have a lifestyle where we are committed to keeping one of the most important muscles of our body healthy. All right. Thank you so much. Watch the video, get your training in, and then decide if you like it. Like the video, subscribe if you are now a client. Namaste. First things first. So we are in the month of September. So for the month of September, we are now doing 15-minute mental training sessions. If you are not ready for 15-minute mental training sessions, I do have videos where we start at 5 minutes. You know, don't run before you crawl. So if you don't feel comfortable sitting for 15 minutes straight, or you're not used to sitting, silent and still for 15 minutes straight, I recommend you start with the 5-minute videos. You know, the more time we add on to our sitting training sessions, the more intense it gets. So we're now at like sort of an intermediate level, sitting for 15 minutes. So if you're not ready or prepared to sit silent and still, because that is how we're going to strengthen the focus and concentration muscles, then start with the 5-minute videos. Wear comfortable clothing. As I said, we are sitting for 15 minutes straight. So just make sure you're sitting in clothing that you feel comfortable enough to sit without moving, that's not going to cause a distraction or some form of discomfort while you're training. So be comfortable in your clothes. Next thing, use the restroom, drink some water, wiggle it out, because like I said, we're sitting and we're going to be using all our effort, all our energy toward focusing on the breath. And so I want to make sure that, again, there are no distractions getting in the way. If you find it difficult to do this type of training, again, this is a very intense form of mental training, but it is really powerful. It does bring results after one training session. You can use meditation beads. Meditation beads are a great tool, and you'll see me use them from time to time. But because the breath is our focal point, it's sometimes, if you're not used to this type of training, it can help to have a tool just to keep your focus of attention like anchored onto the breath. So use meditation beads. Every bead represents an inhale and exhale full cycle. So you'll go on to the next bead when you do an inhale, exhale, next bead, inhale, exhale, and then you just keep going until our 15 minutes are up. But they really do help you to slow down and really help you to focus on the breath, which is very, very important. That's what we're doing during this training. Have back support is just going to help you to really get into the form of training that we do. So having back support, sitting against a chair, sitting with your back straight, excuse me, in a chair, on a couch, on the bed, just provide some sort of back support. This is just going to help you to really ease into allowing the body temple to relax while you're remaining alert. So we're making sure our back is erect, our spine is elongated. And then, be in a space where you feel comfortable enough to close your eyes. You don't have to close your eyes for this type of training because we are going to maintain our alertness. Focusing on life does require that we maintain our alertness, and it happens naturally. But I do want you to be in a space where you feel comfortable enough to close your eyes should you feel compelled to. So just be mindful of that. And that is just the prerequisites for this form of mental training. And let us begin. So we are 15 minutes. So all I'm going to ask you to do is intentionally breathe in and intentionally breathe out without pausing, without holding your breath. And you're going to do this rhythmic, very fluid cycle for 15 minutes straight. In the beginning, I'm going to ask you to take some nice big breaths, and this is just as a warm up. It's also to help you really understand what I mean by we're intentionally breathing. We're breathing on purpose. Because anytime you're going to take a big breath, you're doing it on purpose. Don't control your breathing. That's not what I'm asking you to do. I'm simply asking you to pay attention to the inhale and exhale flow of your breathing, and then breathe on purpose while you're doing that. It's a very delicate dance, but you are life itself, so I know this is not too confusing for you. So on the count of 3, we're going to take some nice big breaths, and then we will start our training. Ready? 1, 2, 3, big breath. Big breath. Again. All right, time has begun, and all you're doing is intentionally breathing in and intentionally breathing out. In and out of your nose, mouth closed. Fluid. No pausing. Don't hold your breath. Your eyes can be open or closed. Again, we are alert and relaxed in this moment. Don't force the body temple to relax. It will relax on its own. Just every inhale gets a connected exhale. Every exhale gets a connected inhale. And keep going in and out. In and out. We're breathing in and out. We got 11 minutes left. Continue to consciously breathe in and consciously breathe out. Maintain your form to the best of your ability. We're not moving, we're simply breathing in and out, focusing on the inhale and exhale flow of our breathing and going with it, intentionally breathing. We are alert and relaxed in this moment. We're simply intentionally breathing in and intentionally breathing out. It's okay if you see thoughts. It's okay if you feel any sensations in the moment. All you're doing is intentionally breathing in and intentionally breathing out. That's it. In and out. We're breathing in and out. We're focused on the breath. This is keeping us alert and relaxed, and all we're doing is intentionally breathing in and out. 4 minutes. Alert and relaxed. We're simply breathing in and out. One minute. All right, time. Big breath. All right, guys, that was our 15-minute mental training session. So, again, one of the many reasons we want to become mentally fit is because Focusing or strengthening our focus and concentration muscles is going to help us see beyond appearances. And if, like me, you are now ready to move through the appearance of lack, the appearance of not enough, then you've got to maintain your focus and concentration on life. You have to pay attention to the lessons that life is teaching us. And as we're moving through this transition, maintaining our focus of attention on life allows the appearance to change. But if we're allowing ourselves to be undisciplined and we're focused on the lack, we're not focused on what we actually should be on, which is life itself, then that's what creates the suffering. That's what creates mental anxiety, uncertainty, doubt, worry, fear, and it continues to perpetuate lack. So one of the many reasons we want to become mentally fit is when we make the choice, okay, I'm ready to move beyond this life of mediocrity. I'm ready to break free from a life that appears to be like there's not enough of the things I want to have in it. Now lock in on the breath, lock in on life itself, and this is going to help you stay mentally focused, keep you focused on the goal, the aim, which is a life of no lack and no fear. And it allows everything else to just serve as a distraction for other people, but it will no longer serve as a distraction for you, because strong concentration and focus muscles are really fit when they're focused on life itself. So I will see you tomorrow, guys. Namaste.